Hey, good night. Namaste. So, today I'm going to read Book 8, Chapter 5 on the description of the receptacle of beings and on the mountains and on the origin of rivers. That's right, it's fixing a little bit. Right. Om Bhagavatam Maha Suri Koti Samapranita. Priyam Tatsat. Sri Narayana said, O child Narada, now hear in detail about the divisions of the earth into the dvipas and the varsas as marked out by the devas. In brief, I describe about them. No one can speak about this in details. First, the Jambudvipa is 1,00,000 yojanas in its dimensions. This Jambudvipa is round like a lotus. There are 9 varsas in it, and excepting the Bhadrasva and Ketumala, each is 9,000 yojanas in its dimensions, i.e., in its diameter or circumference. And there are 8 very lofty mountains in those varsas forming their boundaries. Of the varsas, the 2 varsas that are situated in the north and south are of the size of a bow, segmental, and the 4 others are elongated in their size. The center of all these varsas is named Ilavrita Varsa, and its size is rectangular. In the center of this Ilavarsa is situated the golden Sumera mountain, the king of all the mountains, 1,00,000 yojanas high, informs the pericarp of the lotus earth. The top of this mountain is 30 yojanas wide. O child, the 16,000 yojanas of this mountain is under the ground, and the 84 yojanas are visible outside. In the north of this Ilavarsa are the 3 mountains, the Nilagiri, the Svetagiri, and the Shringavayu, forming the boundaries respectively of the 3 varsas named Ramyaka, Hiranmaya, and Kuru respectively. These run along from the east and gradually extend at their base and towards the salt ocean, Lavana Samudra. These 3 mountains that form the boundaries are each 2,000 yojanas wide. The length of each from the east towards north is less by 1/10. Of the above dimensions, many rivers take their source and flow from them. On the south of Ilavarsa, 3 beautiful mountain ranges named Nisada, Hemakuta, and Himalayas are situated. Extending from the east, they are each 1 ayuta yojanas high. These 3 mountains form the boundaries again of Kimpurusa and Bharatavarsa. To the west of Ilavrita is situated the mountain called Malyavan, and to the east are situated the mountains Gandhamadan, Nila, and Nisada, the centers of the highest sublime grandeur and beauty. The length and breadth of these, the boundary limiting mountains, are each 2,000 yojanas. Then the mountains Mandara, Suparsvak, and Kumuda, and others are situated in the Ketumala and Bhadrasva Varsas, but these all are reckoned as the Parvatas, mountains at the foot of the Sumera mountain. The height and breadth of each of these in one ayuta yojanas. These form the pillars, as it were, of Meru on the four sides. On these mountains, the mango, the jack plantain, and the fig trees, and various others are situated. 400 yojanas wide and 1100 yojanas high. They seem to extend to the heavens and form, as it were, the flagstaffs on the top. The bases of these trees, as well as their branches, are wonderfully equally thick and extend to enormous distances. On those mountain tops are situated again the four very capacious lakes. Of these, one lake is all milk, the other lake is all honey, the third lake is all sugarcane juice, and the fourth lake is all sweet water. There are then again the four very lovely gardens named Nandana, Chetrarat, Vai Bharat, Vai Bharajaka, and Sarvato Bhadra, very lovely, enchanting, and pleasing to the delicate female sex, and where the devas enjoy the wealth and prosperity and their other yogic powers. Here the devas live always with numerous hordes of women and have their free amorous dealings with them to their heart's contents, and they hear the sweet songs sung by the Gandharvas and Kinnaras, the Upa Devatas, about their own glorious deeds. On the top of the Mandara mountain there are the heavenly mango trees, 1100 yojanas high, the sweet delicious nectar-like mango fruits, very soft, and each of the size as the summit of a mountain, fall to the ground. Here the devas always worship the great Devi Bhagavati named Aruna, the destructrix of all sins, the grantrix of all desires, and the bestower of all fearlessness. With various offerings and with the lovely water of this Arunoda river. With great devotion, O child, in ancient days, the king of the Dechas worshipped always this Mahamaya Aruna Devi and obtained immense wealth and prosperity. He who worships her becomes cured of all diseases, gets his health and other happiness by her grace. Therefore, she is named Adya Maya Atula Ananta Pusti Isvara Malini, the destroyer of the wicked and the giver of lustre and beauty, and thus remembered on this capacious earth. The river Jambunada has come out as a result of her worship, containing divine gold. Here ends the 5th chapter on the 8th book on the description of the receptacle of beings and on the mountains and on the origin of rivers in the Mahapuranam Srimad Devi Bhagavatam of 18,000 verses by Maharishi Vedvyasa. Om Jayanti Mangalakali Bhadrakali Kapanitraga Kashamashi. Hari Om. Om Tuya Mata Chapita Tuya.